Magic Jack's unbeaten 150 turns it around after collapse. When Essex slumped to 91 for 6 at lunch on day 1, it looked like Surrey might steamroller them, only for Adam Rossington to lead the rescue mission with his first 100 in Essex colours, supported by a 50 from Simon Harmer. They'd finished 271 all out, Surrey's reply in its infancy, but already in trouble, a wicket down at 24 for 1. And there would be more encouragement for the visitors at the start of day 2. Rory Burns fell cheaply, LBW to Cook for 24. Ollie Pope's task in his first LV County Championship match since mid-May was to try and rebuild with Hashim Amla. The pair managed to push the score beyond 50 together, but soon lost another wicket. Amla the man to go to leave Surrey in trouble, caught by Brown off the bowling of Porter. Folkes joined Pope and the duo pushed the score towards 100, but with 88 on the board, Pope chipped a catch to Wesley off the bowling of Snater. The England international left looking befuddled. A difficult start to the day for Surrey, who made their way into lunch, trailing by 178, on the back foot at 93 for 4. Surrey needed to regroup on their return to the middle, but it just got worse. Folkes outcaught by Dan Lawrence to Snater's first delivery after the break. They limped their way to 3 figures thanks to a single from Jacks, but Steele was another for Snater, bowled for 5, the Essex bowler boasting some impressive figures so far. And Simon Harmer made it 7 with a viciously turning delivery to bowl Jamie Overton. Where Essex had relied on Rossington to dig them out of a hole, Surrey turned to Will Jacks, batting well with Laws to move the hosts beyond 150, and at the very least dispatch concerns of the follow-on. But he couldn't protect Laws forever, and the bowler would go for 19, caught by sub-fielder Aaron Beard off the bowling of Matt Critchley. Roach didn't look intimidated, off the mark with a lovely 4 driven through the covers off the bowling of Simon Harmer. Jacks only needed a single to move to his 50, picked up off the bowling of Harmer. He'd made sure the deficit was now down into double figures, and they were 86 away from parity at tea. A good effort from Jacks had the hosts on the road to recovery. And the fight back went from strength to strength. Jacks no longer doing the heavy lifting himself. Roach was a more than able partner as the deficit dwindled. The total moved past 200 and Surrey's hope grew. Their partnership was worth 50 off 100 when Roach turned Porter into the leg side for a single. 2 more from Roach moved Surrey past 250. Just 21 more needed to draw level with Essex. But they'd have to do it without Roach, bowled by Simon Harmer for 29. Jacks punished the Essex spinner with 2 sixes in an over as he closed in on a century, and the 100 was his, a well-deserved mark reached by the Surrey number 6 when he flicked Snater off his legs for the single he needed. Triple figures hit after facing 168 balls. That shot took them to 2 away from parity, and Surrey steamed past it. Jacks in full flow now. More tap dished out to Harmer as he ploughed the spinner for 3 consecutive maximums in an over that cost 23 runs. It was a punishing assault from Jacks, Critchley now in his sights. Another massively expensive over, a 50-run partnership brought up, almost exclusively from the blade of the all-rounder, off just 37 balls. Surrey now up to 300 runs. The final ball of Critchley's over went for 4, 26 taken off of it, and Jacks had now moved to 150 from 184 deliveries, just 16 balls after picking up his ton. He would surely have kept up the assault had Sam Cook not finished the Surrey innings off. Dan Worrell out caught behind. He'd only scored 1, but he'd had a front row seat to a stunning innings. Jacks hadn't just rescued Surrey with his unbeaten 150, he'd turned the tables on the visitors, the hosts now leading by 48. It was the kind of knock that earns you championships, and he'd pulled it out of the bag with his side under immense pressure. Essex were shell-shocked, back in the middle later than they expected, a handful of overs left to face in the day, and a deficit to overcome. And they were a wicket down early on. Sir Alistair Cook out caught behind off the bowling of Worrell for 4. Not an ideal start to their second innings. And it got worse. Night watchman Cook out caught by Pope for 4. A second for Worrell. That left Essex 19 for 2 at the close of play. 29 behind with 8 wickets in hand. A crucial penultimate day of the match lay ahead. Will Jacks saw what Adam Rossington had done for Essex and went out and put in an even more spectacular effort. It'll be a knock not quickly forgotten by Surrey, nor Essex, and even after his hard work, it's still anyone's guess as to who will come out on top.